Listen here in the booth. Greg, in this league, you know it, you lived it. Undergoing a changing of the guard at the quarterback position sometimes can be traumatic, but a lot of times it leads to hope. We've got a couple of teams here with young signal callers looking towards the future.
And you know the old saying, Mike, in the NFL, it is truer than ever. If you have a quarterback, you have a chance. And here we have two teams that feel like they have that quarterback position of the future settled. There's going to be some growing pains. There's going to be some moments where that youth rears its head. But over the long term, both these organizations feel like they have an answer at the most critical position in all of sports.
Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. It's second down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. 17 yards on that connection. First down, Packers.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Packers. Back to throw. A throw on the run is complete. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough... Gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll drop the throw. And he's in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's his second touchdown of the year. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He's got it, and the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They're led out by their rookie quarterback, a day 3 pick in the draft this past April.
He's coming off one of those games, Mike, where he just wasn't good enough. I mean, he wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. He was good at times. He just wasn't good enough times. And I think when you're playing the quarterback position and all of the focus is on you, your play has such a direct correlation between wins and losses that when you don't play your best, the magnifying glass is on you. So he needs to bounce back this week. He needs to be more productive in the passing game, generate more big plays, and then eliminate the turnovers. He cannot continue to throw the ball to the other team.
And he'll weave his way down close to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be third down and short. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And they've got it. Going to pick up the first down there. Right around midfield.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this third and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. We'll try to get this one on the ground. And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain. And fourth down's coming up. Making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Packers offense ready now for their second drive. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive first and 10. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Here's second and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So on fourth down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. The Sentinels offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Here's a third down and 4. A handoff as they try to run it here. And this is going to work out. He's got it. The first down at the 38-yard line. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Mike, so often we see when a draw play is called, so much of the success depends upon what look do you get from the defense. In this case, they dial up a blitz. It could be feast or famine. In this case, it's famine. The blitz runs right into the draw. They get stopped. No gain.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll get this out to the left flat.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. He'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Complete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Sentinels. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Sentinels will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one complete to Atwell. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Let's go. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. Second down and 8. Let's go now. Ready? Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get this close to a first down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the first down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
And he will have a Packers first down as they move the chains on 3rd down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
It is caught left side by St. Brown. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch back.
And he's in! That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Sentinels offense. And their running back set to go once more. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs. And he's right there among the best in the league. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. First and 10. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line.
Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And the Sentinels are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. They face 2nd down and 7. Now this time they'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up 3rd down. Up the middle they go. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down. They'll stay on the ground. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. They'll look to set up the screen here. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. And that one bounces off the crossbar, but it goes in. It's good. And the Sentinels are back within 4 at 14-10. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Throwing now on first and 10. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now a second timeout called by the defense, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Here's Jake Camarda now, as he's on to punt for the second time. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
A gain there of 16 yards. That's enough for a first down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Halftime now at Lambeau. And the Packers are on, and no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback?
And that ball intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr., just like his daddy did.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's O'Connell. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play and a 1st down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
2nd and 7. From the gun, it's O'Connell. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Tutu Atwell. Touchdown, Green Bay. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Packers are out to a 21-10 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the... Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now, O'Connell has completed his St. Brown. And he will get into the end zone. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Packers. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Packers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Sentinels offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Stafford now on 2nd down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And this drive is going backward. Taken down for a loss. The defense with a quick 3 and out. On the return, here's Scott. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end. On first down, it's O'Connell. That complete to Jacobs. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. O'Connell to throw. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
There is his tight end, Disley. That one good for 18 yards and to the 18-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, this is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the first down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand,
under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really?
And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's O'Connell. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll begin here on the ground. Room to run at the 35. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Play action now for Stafford. A throw right side is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. On is Santos for the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Defense.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. Drive will start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Ready. Play action. Stafford. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Now Stafford. A throw on the move is caught.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
First down, Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 30-yard. O'Connell to throw on first down. This throw out wide to St. Brown. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is O'Connell. This one complete right side. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Go! On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Jacobs, first down and more. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. So got it. The tight end comes in motion. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 34-yard line.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. A run up the middle with Jacobs. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
On the ground, it's Pollard. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line. And 4th down is coming up. Santos's kick is good. And the Packers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. Cairo Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Back to the air once more on 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. Fighting off tacklers, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
On second down, Jacobs. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it. 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
He'll drop the throw to the end zone. It's intercepted.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Here's 1st and 10. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He finds Johnson across the field. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Sentinel.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Going up top. That is hard. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal.
1st down, Tokyo.
He'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Sentinels. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll swing that out wide, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off, unable to cut any further into the deficit.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Okay, ready?
2nd and a yard.
Let's go now.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's not going to get the 1st down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. And they have turned it over on downs. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. He's going to let this one go deep. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clock.
He works free. Right side. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Now, a two-point conversion attempt coming. They'll drop to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Running is Jacobs. There he goes. Inside the 30. A big gain. They finally get him down, but hold everything. There is a flag on the field. Here's Jacobs. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. On comes the Packers punting team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Here's first and 10. Here we go. One final play. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So, it's a win for the Packers. They get the victory.